Well, 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 the girls are back in town. My name is Wayne Bolden. I am your Speed King. Well, it's exciting. The tournament is all set. Post positions are drawn, the odds are made, and guess what? We're ready to rock, we're ready to roll. But we're here today to look at our two long shots for the Kentucky Oaks on the 6th of May. And of course, I'm decked out in pink for all of my ladies out there. I love our classy ladies. And of course, the Kentucky Oaks is for Lilies for the Phillies, and it's Mother's Day. And we have some of the classiest ladies on our community, starting with Miss Nakia, right? She's an avid sheet reader. Happy Mother's Day to you, Miss Nakia. And of course, Miss Mary, Miss Nancy. Of course, how could we forget Truth Exposed? Rachel, Miss Lady. Hey, Joyce Cooking, of course. Lexus, right? Terry, and of course, Angel. How could I ever forget Miss Tina? Tina Hammonds. We both cash Country House together. So again, ladies, as always, you lead the channel here. It's Ladies' Day. Well, turn your closed captures on. And of course, if you want our speed sheets and our tip sheets for the Oaks and the Derby, 2 sheets, 2 days, 1 price, $20. Email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. Thanks everybody for purchasing. We got quite a few orders in. I got a lot of work ahead of me. I'm off the next 3 or 4 days, of course. National holiday being the Derby, of course. And we're going to take a look at our 2 long shots in the Oaks. Okay, we got 2 long shots that we think have a chance to hit the board. Well, the first one is Shahama. Well, Shahama obviously is by way of overseas, is a Kentucky bred, by Munnings. On the back end belonged to me, who I believe was by Danzig. I know Truth Exposed could help me out there, Miss Rachel. But Shahama is, I believe, 15-1 on the morning line, post number 13. And if you would go back and watch this horse's UAE Oaks race, fantastic. The horse came over here in Todd Pletcher's barn, has done nothing wrong, 4 wins from 4 starts. 15-1 is a square price on Shahama, breaking from post number 13. She's a late runner. She's 4 for 4, like I said. Now, when I look at her pace numbers, they're okay. She's run 1.5 miles before, 1 mile and 3/16, excuse me. And her Raguson's numbers are okay, and her Theragraphs are okay. They're pair up, so I expect her to bounce forward. I really do. But at 15 or 20-1, Shahama, the number 13, is our long shot. But I will implore you to go to YouTube and look at the UAE Oaks and watch this horse break dead last, circle this field, and draw off. If you go and watch our top 10 Oaks contenders, I put this horse on top because I didn't know what she was. I just seen the race. I knew that she could run. At 15-1, coming into Todd Pletcher's barn is a plus. Our jock, oh no, it's Flavian Pratt. Tell me it ain't so. Flavian Pratt is on Shahama. I mean, well, I don't have a problem with Flavian. I just don't want him on my horses. You know. Well, I mean, what? There was no other jocks available. Well, Flavian Pratt gets the call on Shahama. I'm having a little fun. As always, it's Derby week, y'all. But I do like Shahama in this spot in terms of our long shot play to hit the board in all exotics, exactas, tries, and or superfectors. Would not surprise me if Shahama at 15-1, in spite of Flavian, wins the race. I just give him the business, y'all. You always have somebody that you poke at. We know Flavian's a good jockey, top 5 in the country for sure. All right. But Shahama at 15-1, the number 13 in the Oaks on Friday, is at one of our 2 long shot plays. Well, our second long shot play is Cocktail Moment. McPeak and McPeak. I've been landing on Kenny McPeak's horses in the last 2 months for sure. Well, she has only won one race, which was a maiden special race on the 21st, 27th of November of last year across this track at Churchill. Went to a grade stake race 3 races later and ran third, and came back and ran second in a grade 1. The speed figures are just like Shahama's. Actually, they're better in terms of pair up. And a pair up on the Ragusons or the Thoroughbreds is when horses pair the same number up their first 2 times and maybe even the 3rd time. The second race or the 3rd race is a big jump. And I expect both of these horses, Cocktail Moment and Shahama, who are pair up horses. Shahama ran 8.88. She actually peeked through from 8.1 to an 8. I expect them to jump. As well as Cocktail Moment, who's ran a 6.10 as a 2-year-old, came out, ran a 6, and then another 6, which are all pair-ups. I expect them to jump 2 to 5 points. And they're huge prices. And Cocktail Moment is number 11 in the Oaks on Friday. And Cocktail Moment is 30 to 1. Did I say Corey Lannery is in the odds? That's what I said. And I never have a problem there. And it's McPeak and McPeak. So our 2 long shot plays in the Oaks. Obviously, we have the real big contenders in the race, the Kathleen O's, the Echo Zulus, of course, and of course Ness. Okay, we all know the top 3 or 4 horses in here. That's not even, and maybe even Hidden Connections, who's 20 to 1. And of course Secret O. But I think Shahama, who has been kept very quiet, snuck into Todd Pletcher's barn, a pair-ups off the sheets for me. I love that. 15 to 1, and Cocktail Moment, Kenny McPeak, and Corey Lannery at 30 to 1. I believe these horses can run up into the exotic, supers, tries, and or exactas and get a big price. So our 2 long shot plays in this year's Oaks, hooked up with the obviously the contender horses, Kathleen O, Ness, Echo Zulu, maybe even Hidden Connection, and of course Secret Oath, who is probably sitting on a big race. So we're going to use our 2 long shots in the race, Shahama, who we think is a fantastic filly, and of course Cocktail Moment, McPeak and McPeak, with my boy Corey Lannery at 30 to 1. So the number 13 horse and the number 11 is our long shot plays in this year's Kentucky Oaks for sure. Let me know what you think. Happy Mother's Day to each and every one of our classy ladies out there. Of course, Miss Nakia, Miss Mary, Truth Be Told, Truth Exposed, Miss Rachel, of course, Joy, all of them, Miss Tina Hammond, her and her husband, David, who's I consider a friend of mine. Again, the ladies, you really make a difference at our channel, and I want to always, as I do every year on Mother's Day, honor you with respect and dignity, because you bring class to our community. So happy Mother's Day. And even if you're not a mother, you can be a mama and not be a mother. I always say that about a papa. Okay, so as always, you're probably a mama to someone if you haven't biologically have one. So as always, ladies, I really do appreciate all of your support here, and the best I could do is dress up for you in the pink as we do lilies for the fillies, and we got 2 long shots for you in the Oaks on Friday coming up in 4 days. 4 days, that's right. We got Shahama at 50 to 1, and we got Cocktail Moment. Who doesn't like a cocktail? We all do, right? 30 to 1 with Mr. Corey Lannery, Mr. Kentucky himself. As always, 11-13, our long shot in the Oaks. Happy Mother's Day to all of my classy ladies. Thanks so much for your support. Keep it classy, 100, as I know you will. Talk to you, classy ladies, real soon.